welcome everybody to our Tuesday preview show, Marvel, DC, Indie. We got a lot of books coming out tomorrow for New Comic Book Day. We have a pick of the week. We have an auction tomorrow. We have Brenna here on the Tuesday show.
I exist again, kind of.
It depends on the day.
Literally.
Welcome in, Daryl. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for joining us. We're going to preview some DC, preview Marvel, Indie. We have incentives as well that you can take a look at. If you want anything, let us know. We'll drop it in your box. If you're a sub, if you're watching the replay on our Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, shoot us a message on any of our social media channels. We're the Collective on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Shoot us any message. If you want any of these books, we'll hold them for you 24 hours. So why don't we start with DC, Brenna? Let's start with our pick of the week. I'll let you take the lead on this one.
Batman One Bad Day, Riddler. This is a series of a bunch of one-shots that are going to be coming out. This one is the Riddler one-shot written by Tom King himself. This is the premium variant. He's in front of Arkham Asylum. But yeah, this is going to be how many? Like 8 one-shots,
6 or 8.
Danny?
It says it in the back. I think it's either 6 or 8. There's like a little promotional image that shows all the bad guys looking like they're the coolest guys in the world.
In the back?
I think it was towards the back. Here, let me see one copy. You got 3. Don't hoard them.
You looked at
Let's all look.
Or maybe no. They literally took no
it's
ads
not
to
in
the
here.
limit. There's not a single ad in this book.
No ads.
You lied to me.
I did.
We don't pick up any DC books.
Yes.
Yeah.
One Bad Day. Hello.
No, I believe it's
Oh,
8.
that's
Yeah,
not
there's a lot of
covered.
cool stuff in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay.
Anyway, this is our pick of the week, guys. You pick one up. They're $7.99. You pick one up, and you get a stamp on your stamp card. You pick this one up and another book. You're going to get 2 stamps for going over $10. But One Bad Day, we were late on a week, so we're going to reward you guys. If you were planning on picking it up from us, you're going to get an extra stamp on your stamp card.
Also, it's a good book if you weren't planning on picking it up before we just shoved it in your face. Tom King's a great writer. Riddler's a great character. This thing, you'll probably recognize it because this cover was the front of DC previews for ever. I feel like I saw it everywhere.
Yep.
All
All right, let's start with Batman White Knight Presents The Red Hood, one of my favorite series ongoing at the moment.
Same. Heavily agree. Really good Jason Todd representation. He has his own Robin, which you can see right there on the bike. She's super cool.
And I just love all Sean Murphy stuff. So if you like Sean Murphy stuff, if you like Batman stuff, that's a great book for you. Detective Comics 1000.
There's no A cover.
There's no A cover.
We're sold out of A
We're
covers
sold out of A
already.
cover, so we have the B cover.
We do. This is the variant. This is the second issue of the Ram V run where it's like a gothic opera. Also, Daryl, by the B cover, do you mean this one? The Jim Lee?
Hey,
Jim
Manny.
Lee, right? How do you do this cover? Yes, the Jim Lee cover.
B is better. This is C. This is the C cover. Down.
And this is B. So the Jim Lee, Daryl, yes, this is the one.
Okay.
I'll drop it in your box.
DC Mix number 2.
This is number 2. This is a fun Elseworld story where Darkseid, however you want to say it, tries to take over the world right after
Shocker.
World War II. Superman actually comes to Earth as a teenager as opposed to as a baby, but he comes to Earth at a time where tensions are high. So it's interesting to see the attitude towards him. But the only way that they were able to even compare to Darkseid's power in this series was by building big mechs.
Robin number 17.
This is the final issue. The final issue of the Robin run. This is it. And it's done. I'm emotional. This is going to lead in a little bit to the events of Batman versus Robin, if you're planning on reading that. Robin series in general was really good. It's Damian. Highly recommend.
And the finale of The Swamp Thing, number 16.
This is the last issue. I won't talk about what happens in this book, but this is a phenomenal Swamp Thing run. Ramvy's amazing. Definitely pick up the trades if you want to give it a try.
Task Force Z number 11.
Also a phenomenal book. One more issue after this one. It's a 12-issue series. But getting real close to the finale. This is the B cover. Then this is the A cover.
And then we have incentives. We only have about 1 or 2 of these, depending on the book. Batman, White Knight Presents the Red Hood. I think this is a 1 in 25.
This is the one in 25, and we only have one of them. It's of some of the details of her bike, which I loved this incentive when I saw it.
DC Mech, a Flash Mech, a 1 in 25 as well.
Danny likes this cover a lot. We have 2 of them.
Detective Comics 1063 1 in 25.
I love this cover. I have been waiting to see this cover in person for like 3 months now, ever since it originally got solicited, but I adore it.
I think this is also Detective Comics. This is for the
This
1 in
is.
50.
This is 1 in 50. It's the B cover as a foil, which looks really gorgeous.
Do you have one of these covers in your box? You probably will.
Well, if we don't sell it. But this is the Robin 17 1 in 25. Half of his face is him, and then the other half of his face is a lot of crucial moments throughout his career as Robin. That's him dead in Bruce's arms. That's him fighting Bruce as an assassin. That's Bruce and Talia. And that's him kissing Punchline.
Alrighty, those are the DC books. We're moving on to Marvel. We're starting off with
part of the show where I get really quiet.
yeah, AXE Judgment Day. I'm gonna start handing Brenna covers. We got 5 covers of this
Oh,
one.
good God.
Wish I knew which one was the A cover.
I
see.
can tell you. Not that one.
It's not the Momoko.
I think it's this one.
I think it's that one, yeah.
Yeah, it
This
is
one's
this
the
one.
A covers.
Yep, here you go.
Alright, so here's the A cover. Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals. If you're liking what they're doing, there's tie-ins, there's other issues that are coming out. If you like what they're doing, this will be a book for you. I'm going to show you all the covers. So you've got 5 of them. I believe that's the B.
Another cover. I think this is Jurgens. Dan Jurgens variant.
This is Scotty Young, which is a hilarious looking
Maybe.
cover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
Am I sure this is the cover? Yes, I'm certain that's the A cover.
I think so.
Scotty Young. Woo. Regardless, Marvel doesn't necessarily do A, B, C, D. They do
Yeah.
it all by artist name.
If you want to listen, sorry, that's
This is
Momoko,
the
obviously.
Momoko.
And this is the Woman of Marvel cover.
Yes. Which is gorgeous. I love this cover.
Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 8. And I'm showing this for 2 reasons. The first reason being we have issues 1 to 7 on the wall. So if you want to catch up on this series, if you still want to jump into it, we have issues 1 to 7. Second off, Spider-Man's on a Goblin glider. And that's really cool. I think that's really cool. Just looking at that cover makes me want to read it. Like, how would you not want to see Spider-Man on a Goblin glider? I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Then we have the Stormbreakers cover, which is the B.
I really like this one too. I like the art style.
And then we have the Predator variant. Next up, Captain America, Symbol of Truth of the Sam Wilson Captain America 1. Here's the A cover. There is a little cameo at the end of this book. I did check it out. I'm not going to tell you who, but it is a pretty fun cameo. Thought it was, at least.
Don't whisper it because of the mic, but mouth it.
I
I have your face is covered. Oh,
yeah, I think at least. I don't know. I took a quick look. Anyway, there's the B cover. It's the Amazing Spider-Man variant cover for that. I think that'll be a hot one if you're a Spider-Man fan. And also, if you're a Spider-Man fan, Gwenverse number 5.
Ooh,
Really colorful cover for the A.
Ooh, I love this
Pretty
cover.
cover. And then we have the Gwen Stacy variant. We got a couple of these. It's been a cool collection to round up every month if you're liking those covers. I think the last one was a Spider-Man one, but they've done a couple of those, so that's the 5th one.
It's the land homages.
And they had to do some Star Wars. We have Darth Vader. These covers are awesome. Here is Darth Vader buried in his absolute favorite kind of earth material.
Sand!
He absolutely loves sand.
Good for him.
Yeah. Here's another cool one. That's the B cover.
Ooh, I like this cover a lot.
I think we only have one of those. So if you do like that cover, let us know.
I want this tattoo across my face.
And lastly, we have Sheev Palpatine.
This dude. I blame this
He's the
man
man. He's the
for. I blame him for the sequels. His
Let's
existence.
not talk about
His existence.
that. Anyway, we have the incentives for Marvel. AXE Judgment Day. I believe this is the 1 in 50. Nice cover. They're fighting what's it called?
Is this Alex Ross? No, it's not.
They're
It's
fighting a
Forley.
Sentinel. I forget who they're fighting. I think it's a Sentinel. Not a Sentinel. It's what was the thing the Eternals were fighting in the movie? Yeah, the movie was horrible. I don't know.
I didn't watch it.
I
Does
can't
that
remember.
surprise you?
I can't remember. Celestial. They're fighting a Celestial. That's what it is.
That's a Celestial. You heard it from Nick first. It's You wouldn't have heard it from me.
Sage, I do love Dr. Aphra. I didn't pick that book up today, but we do have a couple copies of Dr. Aphra as well, if you're looking for that one. Amazing Spider-Man, I think it's 1 in 25, I believe. Is it 1 in 50? What's the price?
Which is that weird price, or it could be either. I'm gonna say it's a 1 in 25.
I think it's 1 in 25. I think we have 2 of them.
But I haven't touched Marvel at all
Yeah.
this week, so I know even less than I normally do.
1 in 25 for Gwenverse. This is a really pretty cover. You have like 5 of these, so it's a really pretty cover, though.
Love it.
And then finally, the 1 in 100 for Gwenverse. She is now dressed as Captain America.
She's so cute.
We're going to go to Independent. We're going to keep it with Star Wars because Dark Horse is back. Hyperspace Stories, the A and the B cover. For those of you lovers of old school Dark Horse Star Wars, Dark Horse is kind of taking over the IDW all ages Star Wars stories. I don't know if it's canon. I don't know. I can't even tell you what Star Wars canon anymore. I wish the sequels,
Everything is canon.
I wish the sequels weren't.
Everything is canon except for anything George Lucas did right, according to Disney.
Yeah. And then we have Wind. Wind number 1. We have 5
Wind.
covers here. Brenna can tell you about Wind.
Let's A cover.
Not
This
even
is a James Tinian all ages book. His writing really shines through in Wind. These covers are amazing. First off, it's beautiful foil. The foil doesn't translate super well on this camera.
Yeah,
It's super designed. Like you can kind of see. Oh, it's so dark, so it's not helping. There we go. You can see some of the design there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover. This is not a foil, but if you're looking at this cover and you're like, wow, I really wish there was a foil of it. There is!
That foil comes off a lot better on the screen, too.
Yeah, it's lighter, so I think it just looks
Yeah.
better.
Those are our books for this week, guys. Come in tomorrow, pick up some books. We're open at 10 tomorrow, like every Wednesday, so come in anytime. We have a live auction tomorrow. Don't miss it, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We have a lot of ASM books for you guys. We have a buy it now. It's an Avengers 28, I believe. And on top of that, if you guys, again, liked any of these books, if you're watching the replay, go on our Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, shoot us a message. Let us know if you want us to hold one for you or drop it in your box. We're available, guys. So keep collecting with us, and we'll talk to you real soon. Tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. the auction. Bye, guys.
Oh, I'm closer. Just kidding.
Nope.
I can't read from this side. I can't.
And broadcast. There we go. Bye, guys.